Hey guys and gals, under 12335. This is going to be my final review for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. There's really not much else to say about it aside from it's a mediocre game. On Twitter and stuff like that, which is where I usually read a lot of stuff about the game, David Vonderhaar's been poking fun at the community. And people and community members, including pros, are literally calling people out for are calling the game out. They're like, dude, these maps are bad. You guys need a rank play. And that's code for, I'm sick of skill-based matchmaking. If they're complaining about it, it's bad. And people are saying, oh, well, you can't really, they don't want to be able, they can't trash noobs that they used to and stuff like that. No, it's not a fun system. This game is not good. I'm almost done with enough playtime in it to get my actual quota for hitting like 10 to 15 hours into the game, so I can finally stop playing because I'll have my $60 worth out of it. I finished the campaign. Finally, I ran through it. 3 hours, 10 minutes. It's very, very short. Campaign is also very good, but it has issues. The missions themselves are like 6 to 7 minutes long. It's very, very short for mission stuff. The evidence and all that stuff where you can like sort of figure out like what's going on in a different game and have different decisions, it's cool and all, but at the same time, they're tedious because you have to like... I don't want to play investigative detective in a Call of Duty game. That's not what COD is. It's not a campaign like that. This campaign is very well done though, but it's not as much Michael Bay. But I swear to God, if I have to hear Fortunate Son one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. That Vietnam mission was cool and all, but good God. Multiplayer-wise, it's just bad. It's not fun. Visibility is horrible. The gunplay is horrible. It does not feel like COD. The multiplayer mode is just, it's bad. Everything from the maps, guns, the latency, the input lag. I don't have input lag on any other game except for this one. And it's very apparent that it's there. The maps themselves as well encourage camping because of the input delay. There's a reason you'll see people sitting in head glitches. And also, these are some of the worst maps in COD history. I played on Garrison. That map is pure hell if you're playing any mode on it, period. Because everybody does the exact same thing. They sit in the middle, and they basically just head glitch at the middle area in the spawns. There are a couple areas in the middle where if you're on that one side, I forgot which side it is, if you're spawning on the side that the tank barrel is pointing towards, you can actually fire directly into their spawn if you're sitting on any side of the map behind that area. And also, there is a camping area that looks right into the enemy spawn. There's an ammo crate right there so the camper can resupply their ammo. Who thought of this? Armada Strike, and I actually went in and played the normal Armada in the big game modes. It's terrible. It is absolute trash. Fireteam Dirty Bomb. I lasted one game because I don't want to play a Battle Royale. That's the only reason that game mode exists, is to appeal to Battle Royale players. The multiplayer is already dead on arrival because I'm finding the same people over and over again. If you go and look at my game record, I said I have like 8 to 10 hours into the multiplayer. I have 15 games played. You know why that is? If I join into a game and it's in progress and I'm getting blown out, I back out. Period. Back out. I join into so many games within the first 30 seconds that it has flipped so fast that I am automatically losing. I don't want to play that. I don't want to constantly lose. I have no problem with losing. I can lose pretty gracefully, but at the same time, when you join me into a game that's pretty much already in progress and the game is done, if the score is 6 to 42, mercy the game. Do the destiny in the game, and that should not count against my stats because I don't know if they changed it, but my win-loss was affected because of this. And I'm not all about stats, but at the same time, I shouldn't feel like I'm playing a COD League Championship every game. Everybody sweats. Let's talk about your weapon balance. The M16 is broken, the AUG is broken, the XM4, the MP5. How have you not addressed this? That gun was overpowered since COD 4, 13 years ago. That gun was broken. Last year's game, it is still considered to be one of the strongest guns in COD history. In this game, it's an assault rifle, pretty much. You can map people with it. It's not fun when there's only one meta weapon. That gun can compete at any range. Snipers. I'm going to upset some people. I am okay that they're slow. I am okay that they're broken. I get sick of being quickscoped. But at the same time, that's embarrassing. I get this sniper. A fully loaded Barrett 50 cal weighs nearly 40 pounds. Dude. Like, for real. Did you guys not test it? I was watching some Zer Grizz stuff, and he was even talking about this on Twitter. The only way to get a one-shot kill with a Barrett 50 cal from the chest up is you have an attachment that is unlocked at level 40 on that gun. It's hard enough to get kills as is. You're already getting these YouTubers as well that have diamond snipers and stuff like that. Take a shower, get a job, my God. But it's not a very good game. It's not fun. I actually tried to do some gameplay earlier, and honestly, the game kept crashing on me, so I wasn't able to do any of it. Now I'm back in campaign. I'm going to run through it again. Zombies has already dried up for me. There's no need for me to want to play it because it's so out of whack with the balance. And honestly, if you look at YouTube, none of the COD creators have done reviews yet. Most of them would have their reviews out the second day. These guys are holding on, hoping there is so much more. They're honestly hoping that Season 1 is going to be a turning point for this game. No, it won't. No, it absolutely will not. All they're going to do is add more cosmetic crap. They're going to add a couple more maps, and they're adding Nuketown. Nuketown, should have been in this game by default. They didn't add it because it would be too easy for people to actually get kills and rank up and stuff like that. And speaking of ranking up, why on earth does it take me so long to level up in any game mode? I would normally be like Prestige 2 in COD by now. It takes me so long to level up. There is not a single person I have seen that has passed Prestige 1. And the game has been out for a couple days now. This is embarrassing. Also, it should not take me to round 30 to unlock one level of a gun in zombies. You guys, and Tony Flame's already addressed that they're going to work the XP out. There's double XP in game right now by like normal XP. You need to add weapon XP. You need to add it for every freaking thing in the game, double XP, because it should not take me 1,500 kills to get a gun gold and to level a gun up fully. That's not right. The last COD that required you to do that, in Modern Warfare 3, it took you 1,000 kills to get a gold gun. And that's because the gun naturally progressed. You didn't have to get headshots or anything like that. Your camos unlocked automatically. And whoever thought it was a fun idea to make it so that you could not unlock certain camos until you got a certain level with a gun, you can just go and sit and spin, bro. For real. I have been trying to get long shots with my M16. I got a good bit of them because I camp in a corner in hardcore and stuff like that, and I hit from long range with it. I use an ACOG. I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, look, wow, that's not unlocked till later. I don't get that camo yet. That is a brilliant design decision. You guys purposely did this to drag content out because your game is dry. The day of release, your game had 3,000 people looking for in-game groups to find on LFG on Xbox. Right now, it's barely above 600. It's a Sunday. People are off work. People are home. They just got out of church 2.5 hours ago, and they're coming home to eat dinner and then play some COD. And it is dead. And you know what's funny? Most of them aren't even playing the actual multiplayer. They're playing zombies. And even that game mode sucks. Dead Ops Arcade, it was so much fun back in the original Black Ops. I loved having that little hidden game mode. You gotta like break out of the chair and all that. That was cool, man. That really was a fun thing. And I love how there was that one guy on YouTube who made a first-person mod for it. That was insane. That was really cool, and they added that in here as a sort of like shout out to him. Bravo to you on that, Treyarch. I'm very happy for you guys doing that. But the mode sucks. There is so much wrong with this game, and it's hard for me to recommend. Honestly, if I wanted to, I could get a refund on this. I could just say that someone bought it on my account, and I could get a refund regardless of how much playtime I have. But for one, I'm not that dishonest. And two, I'm hoping it's going to get better. And I'm mainly playing at this point for achievements because I am determined to hit 100,000 gamer score before the end of the year. There's no reason for me to recommend this to you. It's the same thing with Destiny 2 Beyond Light right now. I find it hard to recommend it to friends. I was done with the DLC after a day and a half. Already. Because there's no content there. With this game, there's no content either. I back out of any map that is not Moscow or Satellite, and those maps are terrible, and they're the best maps in this game. That's hard, huh? Your maps suck. They're worse than World War II was on launch. You have 8 maps. Garrison is trash. It is one of the worst maps ever. Checkmate, I don't know what just turd of an intern made that map, but they need to be fired. That map is literally one play style. Sit on a head glitch, and shoot across the map at each other. That is all you have to do to win on that mode. And it doesn't help any that there are 3 ways into my spawn, and even if an enemy is like right there, I'll still spawn on them because of the maps. That's how they made this game on purpose. There is no fast, fluid gameplay. There is no really just nice spawn system and no incentive to run around. It's basically who can head glitch. COD has always had a camping issue, but in this, it's even worse. Final score for this game is a 5 out of 10. It is passable as a game, nothing more. The graphics, for 2020 people, I've been starting to realize, in campaign, they look beautiful. In multiplayer, they're bad. They're really bad. In zombies, they have film grain over everything to make it look gritty and more realistic. They also increased the difficulty on a lot of stuff and made zombies a little bit more, trying to invent stuff to show how shallow of an experience it actually is. If you remove the crafting and the weapon system, it's a fan mod. It plays like Killing Floor 2. You gotta level your guns up to make them do more damage and stuff like that. It plays exactly like Killing Floor 2, including the ammo boxes and the crafting and stuff like that. I've got a decent amount of time into Killing Floor 2. That game is actually really fun. It's even better with friends. I mean, the game is literally just a gore mod. And that's basically what Zombies is in this. It's not fun to play. It's a little better with friends, but the difficulty ramps up so fast there's no need to want to go past round 10. Campaign itself is honestly the best part of this game. Because the campaign is, like I said, it's not Michael Bay, it's nothing to write home about, but it's a pretty good time. It looks beautiful, especially the cutscenes. That's some of the most realistic graphics I've ever seen in a cutscene. It's amazing what they did with this game, campaign-wise. It's a very nice thing. And honestly, apparently they had a new voice actor or whatever for Frank Woods. I can't tell the difference. The guy, whoever's playing him, he does a great job. Very, very good job. And the guy who plays Adler, he's really, really good. And, well, I think this game also is almost 100 gigs already. And I think most of that is basically Ronald Reagan's wrinkles. Pretty cool, though. But what do you guys think? This game is a 5 out of 10 for me. I'm going to play it a couple more hours, get my last little bit out of it, and honestly move on to something else, because COD is dead to me this year. I should not have bought it digitally, and I highly recommend you do not buy it digitally either. I prefer having physical copies because, well, if I want to get rid of it, I can get rid of it. And it just looks nice sitting on a shelf. But, yeah. Final thoughts for this. Treyarch, you tried your best, and the only reason people are criticizing you so hard is because we love you. You make some of the honestly best COD games out there. I mean, World at War, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 is still one of my all-time favorite CODs. Black Ops 4, trash. Black Ops 1 was decent, but I didn't like the multiplayer. The zombies was great, so was the story. It was one of the best campaigns I've ever played. You guys can and need to do better. Otherwise, people are going to start criticizing you more than Infinity Ward. And also stop outsourcing your game to other people, because we know good and well you did not build this yourself. You with Sledgehammer did not build this yourself. You had help from Infinity Ward. It is not hard to tell. And the moment that Warzone drops, I'm going to make sure, quote me on this, the moment Warzone drops, everybody forgets about multiplayer on that development team. Because that's how it was with Modern Warfare 2019. The moment it dropped, they didn't give a crap. Cosmetics only. But that's it for now, guys. If you enjoyed this review, final review score, like I said, is a 5. Liking and sub would be appreciated. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my content. If you're new here, drop your name down there if it's your first time ever seeing me. Gladly talk to you in the comments, give you a little heart on your comment, let you know that I'm actually paying attention to my viewers and stuff like that. I'm really, really big on that. And that's it for now. Just stay safe in these trying times. Don't do anything stupid. Stay far away from that. And you know what's funny? If you listen closely, you can hear my Xbox sound like it's about to take off because I'm sitting at the main menu on Call of Duty. It's the only game that does that. That's it for now, guys. Peace.